guys, good morning. I am here at the farm and the weather feels so good. I am just loving this change into fall weather. I think we're probably in the low 60s right now or high 50s. I'm not sure, but it feels so good out here. So I came out here today to do a few things. One, to finally install a drip line on these beds. And then I have some pumpkins that I need to harvest. And then I think I'm just going to go ahead and dig up all the sweet potatoes and see what's under there. I'm going to remove all the leaves and then see if we have any harvest. I just harvested some calendula flowers. They smelled so good. I absolutely love calendula. In addition to being used for like skin, it also is really good for your digestive system. Not medical advice. Talk to your doctor before putting anything in your body. Anyway, yeah. First, I want to show you guys how the flowers that we transplanted are looking now. For the most part, they look really good. And like I said, I'm going to install the drip line, and then I'm going to, I didn't bring my rake, but I think I'm going to try to put the mulch back on the beds and see if we can do that. But anyways, let's get to picking these pumpkins. The farm looks so good right now. Well, I mean, it doesn't look great, but it feels good. So anyway. And you will see that I have my mic back. I had to order another one because I still can't find my receiver for the other one. We've had 2 rainstorms, so I don't think that even if I do find it, that it's going to be usable, but cost of doing business, I guess. So these are the transplants. They still look really good. These snapdragons are kind of struggling. I shouldn't have probably transplanted that, but I don't see that surviving. So maybe we'll start some more, but for the most part, they are looking pretty healthy still. I want to put some fish fertilizer on them and see what we can see. I don't know what's going on with this buddy. They probably just need some water, so I'm going to water them in a little bit because they haven't been watered since I planted them. Let's take these little wee babies out. And they're probably just sad. But those ones look good. And then stepping over here, these calendulas look great. The feverfew looks good, even this little baby here. And then down to the yarrow, still looking pretty amazing. So I know they're gonna do even better once I get the drip line in. And no signs of the garlic yet, but I don't expect that right now. So, oh no, wait, we got a little friend. Sorry. You're too close to my... Got a little garlic coming up. Hi. I think that's the only one right now that I see. So that's really exciting, promising. I don't remember if this was a garlic or a shallot. I think garlic was still over here. Look at all these pumpkins. Okay, so I got this bucket and I'm just gonna go ahead and harvest these. The stems aren't completely dried out, but it is starting to get cold. So I do wanna just go ahead and grab them. They are passing the fingernail test. So I'm just gonna put them in here. That one's still a little green. And my bucket is not gonna be big enough. I think these should be done for sure. Cutting it with a little bit of the stem left on it. So I read that's how you're supposed to do it. Oh, this one's already cut. Okay. So we have 3 little pumpkins. Okay, so next I'm gonna go ahead and harvest all these sweet potatoes. So I'm just gonna cut the greens off, and I have a bunch of cardboard laying over there. And I'm just gonna like toss them over there so they can dry out. So let's get in here. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this and then I'll pick you guys back up when it's time to do the exciting part. Okay, I'm taking a break from the sweet potatoes because it's getting hot. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up, 1, while I'm in the shade, and 2, before I get too tired. Okay, so installing drip line is really, really easy, and I wish I had known that years ago because I would have put all my gardens on irrigation. So I'm just gonna put 2 lines in here for now, just because there are only really 2 rows of flowers. So I have my main line tubing ran, and this is 1/4-inch tubing. I don't know if you can see it from Drip Depot. And I'm just gonna kind of plug and play. It's really simple once you kind of have your layout mapped out and everything like that. So I'm just gonna take my little dibbler, my little hole punch 2 holes, and then run the drip line. So just do one here. Those ones. They're in here somewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna take these 2 little connectors, and just connect them in here. But I do want to get some drip line with no emitters just to bring this up. So I'm gonna go grab that. And I always like to wear a glove on my dominant hand that I'm going to be using, because pushing these in can really wear out your hands, especially if you're doing a lot. Yeah, these are fine. And now I'm just going to go in with the drip line. And then I'm just going to run this down to the end of the bed. And then you just want to cap them off with an end cap, or a goof plug is what that's called. All right, I'm just gonna do this for the next couple beds and then we'll be done. Okay, so we're done with the drip line. I just have to go back and like straighten them out, but otherwise I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm gonna run it just to make sure we don't have any leaks. So I'm gonna run it for a little bit, and then I'm gonna get back to the sweet potatoes. So I'll see you guys in a bit. cut enough back to where we can get in here and see if we have any sweet potatoes. So let's do it. No sweet potatoes. Looks like it was thinking about making them, but didn't get around to actually growing any. I have pulled up 3 plants and have found no sweet potatoes. So suffice it to say there are none in here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean out the rest of this bed and be done with it. Okay, I did not finish doing all that because I didn't feel like it, but I did do a few more. And we did get a little tiny baby sweet potato harvest. So that's pretty good. So I am like a little bummed, but not super bummed because the beds at the house did really well. So we don't quite have a year's worth of sweet potatoes, but we probably have enough the same amount of sweet potatoes that we would typically eat in a year. So I'm pretty happy with this. Anyway, gardening is an adventure. So even when you've been gardening for a long time, you will fail. I think the problem with this bed was the wood chips. You know, it ties up the nitrogen and it just doesn't create the best living space for plants. So I think that was probably part of it. And then I don't know that the soil was really good in that bed. So this is our final little harvest for today. Lots of pumpkins. And then I found this melon. The vine had just dried up. It didn't slip off like it's supposed to, but we'll try it and see what it looks like. I'll show you guys when I get home. Not bad, but not quite ready either. Definitely edible, but canary melons are very, very sweet. And this is mildly sweet. Definitely gonna eat it. Okay, bye.